The raw emote now hasn't been to the item shop in over 1000 days, which got me thinking, what other emotes haven't been out for this long? Let's just make a video about them all. So make sure you drop a like if you enjoy and subscribe if you're new. Also, the raw emote hasn't been updated in order to return to the item shop, so I'm not even sure it's going to return anytime soon unless they update it in the next update. I know in chapter 3 season 2 one of the NPCs did do this emote in game. However, I believe it needs item shop assets in order to release to the shop. It's part of the Dino God set, and the skins from this set do release all the time, so I'm not sure why they're keeping the emote in the vault, and it's only ever been released 7 times, so it's actually one of the rarest emotes in the game currently. Now, you guys all know Rambunctious hasn't been out for 1000 days, but did you know it's actually been 1300 days now since this emote last came out? Same goes with Fresh. We all know it's over 1000 days, but it's almost 1300 days just like Rambunctious. You guys all know about the reason why these haven't came back due to copyright, but what's interesting is that I actually saw a bot do the Fresh emote in a pre-game lobby. So Fortnite definitely haven't forgot about this, and I'm not sure why they're using it. It could be a hint Fresh could possibly return one day, or it could mean nothing. But surely they have to come back one day, right? Surely they do a collaboration with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There's no way these emotes can just never return. Like, they can't go 5000 days without being released. I just think surely something has to happen with them in the future or sometime soon. I don't know, but for now they are 2 very iconic emotes in Fortnite. I mean, Tidy's as well, but the reason I don't mention Tidy when I speak about Fresh and Rambunctious is because this isn't from the same show. This is of course from the Snoop Dogg music video. Snoop Dogg did actually used to play Fortnite. I don't know why this emote hasn't came back. Maybe we're gonna see a Snoop Dogg collaboration in the future, who knows? We have had Travis Scott, so anything's possible. But Tidy is a great emote, and it's also not been out in over 1270 days, so almost 1300, and this one came to the shop 13 times, so there wasn't many chances to buy it really. Then of course we do have Kiss the Cup, last seen over 1040 days ago. This was only in the shop 2 days when the World Cup happened back in season 9. And since then it's never returned, and I'm not sure if this one ever will return. I know in the item shop the World Cup Warrior and the fish stick had a limited time tag on them, and they was confirmed to never come back, but the World Cup emote isn't actually in the same set as the skins, believe it or not. And it's only called Kiss the Cup. It doesn't mention the World Cup in the emote or in the description. So I do feel like this is a possibility to return, maybe if there's a World Cup 2. A lot of people have told me that this one will never come back as well, but I just don't know, like, is that confirmed? Another fun fact people may not know is that the World Cup skins actually released first, and then they added this emote a day later. So maybe that could be why the emote didn't have a limited time tag on. I mean, it's a really good emote, and if a World Cup 2 did happen, I think they might bring this out, to be honest, but not the skins. Next up, we have the Widowpirouette from season 8, part of the Avengers set. Of course, this emote came out with the OG Black Widow, and it was last seen over 1130 days ago now. To be honest, I don't know what's going on with this emote. I'm not sure why this set hasn't returned. We have had the Snowsuit Black Widow, which is a different skin completely, but for some reason the original Black Widow outfit just hasn't ever came back. If anyone has more information about this, let me know, because I don't see why it wouldn't return, especially with all the Marvel collabs they do. I feel like a lot of people want this skin to come back. Because it's been that long, I have a feeling this skin may never return. Perhaps in the next Black Widow movie they'll bring it back, but you know what I'm saying, it's been over 1100 days, so it feels like it's not gonna return. Next up we have the Go Home and Welcome emotes from Season X. Now these were last seen over 970 days ago, so not quite 1000. However, they're never coming back, so they are gonna hit 1000 days, which is why I'm including them. They do match the storyline insanely well, but in the item shop they had a limited time tag on them, meaning they're never gonna come back, just like the World Cup skins. They was both only in the shop for 3 days, and there was only 100 V-Bucks each, so super cheap emotes. But even though there's only 100 V-Bucks, they are still pretty rare because I never see anyone with them. Especially as Season X had the mechs in it, so a lot of people stopped playing. But yeah, these emotes are rare because they're not going to be coming back. Let me know if you have them, by the way. Also, the skin you can see, which is holding the emote, the Paradigm, a lot of people thought was going to return for the new event and new season. But again, this skin was limited time, so it's never going to come back, which is why Fortnite added different variants of it. Another emote we have is Tuss, one of the rarest, if not the rarest item shop emote to exist in Fortnite right now. It was last seen 950 days ago, so not quite 1000. However, I'm pretty much thinking this emote might go to 1000 days last seen. Unless it comes back for like the Indiana Jones collab, which would match really well. Then yeah, I think it's gonna hit 1000 days, not in the item shop. It is an emote I don't have, but I do actually really want it for the collection. I think it's super unique and clean. I'm pretty sure they did use this in a trailer recently, so they definitely haven't forgot about it. Also, a few months ago, it was updated, so they do have plans to release it in the future. Another emote we have is Vivacious from Season 5. This was last seen over 925 days ago, so again, not quite 1000, but almost there. Now, the reason why I believe this could hit 1000 days is because it's still not been updated, and as it's a Chapter 1 emote, I feel like it does need to be updated in order to release in Chapter 3. But it is honestly one of the rarest. It was only in the shop 9 times and it was 800 V-Bucks as well. Super clean emote. I know a lot of people want this one to return and the music is fire as well. Next up we have Breezy, last seen over 950 days ago. Again, almost 1000 now. Some websites do say it was last seen over 1000 days ago. However, that's incorrect. This emote was part of an early reset, so yeah, some websites didn't register that it came out. It was updated a few months ago as well, and I don't know why it's not returned. I mean, we can all agree this emote is nothing special. It has no music. It's literally just a random emote where you wave around. To be honest, I thought it was going to come out when the tornadoes were added to the game, as it's called Breezy. Kind of makes sense. But of course it didn't come back, and it was only in the shop 5 times, so yeah, it's considered rare. Let me know if you guys have it, or would you buy it if it came back. So for skins, we have Special Forces, last seen over 1200 days ago. It's kind of funny because this skin used to come to the shop all the time. In fact, it released in total 32 times. And then the last time it released, which was January 2019, was the last time it came back. I'm not sure why. Reflex was also last seen 1200 days ago. However, recently the pickaxe for this skin actually came to the item shop. Also, the skin was updated, so I feel like it can return at any point now. Although the black and red style, the stealth reflex, will never return as that is the exclusive one. And reflex was only in the shop for 2 days, so I think it'd be cool to see it return so other people can buy it. Then there's the infiltrator, also known as the male recon expert, last seen over 1040 days now. Nobody really speaks about this skin. I'm not really sure anyone wants it to return. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about this one. I'm not really a fan of it, to be honest. Next up we have Sledge, which I think this is actually the rarest item shop skin in the game, because it was only in the shop for 2 days and it was last seen over 1000 days ago now. I mean, it literally looks like an IO god, and they have used this skin in so many trailers because it looks like an IO god, but it's still not returned even though it has been updated with the second style as well. So yeah, I don't know when this is going to come back, but it's super rare. And now we also have Munitions Major. This recently just hit 1000 days ago last seen as well. I'm not sure why, because it definitely matches the seasons we've had previously, and it is a Jonesy model as well, so I'm not sure why this one hasn't came back, but yeah, it is pretty rare. So let me know which emotes or skins you'd buy if they returned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.